I miss Halloween. Well, hello there, readers young and old. You're in for quite a treat, a true tale to behold. As you can see, with a title such as this, I will tell you the tale of how Jeff killed Christmas. It all started late on a silent Christmas Eve, and our favorite killer Jeff had something up his sleeve. Just then he heard something, his feet made him poor as he slowly turned to see a fake drunken Santa Claus. Old Saint Nick saw Jeff heading straight his way. Maybe he could get $1 from Mr. Jeff today. Hey buddy, wanna help me out? Now don't be going cheap. Jeff lunged at the man, saying go to sleep. The drunk fell to the ground with a noticeable thud. His pupils started to widen as he choked on his blood. Jeff grabbed Santa's suit soaked with crimson water. That's when he knew he could start his Christmas slaughter. He walked through a small neighborhood, rather quiet and kind, the perfect setting for what Jeff was planning in his mind. His plan was to sneak into each home with the parents he'd kill, murdering almost the whole neighborhood to get his holiday thrill. Jeff chuckled maniacally, stopping at the first house on the block. At how upset this town would be, boy, they'd be in for a shock. He could just imagine it, all of the children on Christmas Day, to see that mommy and daddy was some twisted psycho's prey. He approached a home and trudged through the snow, then he scaled the side of the house up to somebody's window. Through the window he saw the parents dreaming their Christmas dreams. It's a little too quiet in there, let's see if I can get them to scream. He snuck through the window and crouched by the bed. He withdrew his knife and balanced it on Daddy's head. He poked at Daddy Dearest, who awoke to the face of evil. He let out a gasp of fear. Yeah, I have that effect on people. Jeff slammed the knife through his skull. The mother screamed and tried to run, but Jeff caught up and gutted her. He seemed to be having a lot of fun. When he was done with the mother, he wrote a slogan on the wall, but then he heard little footsteps making their way down the hall. He shot out of the room and slammed the door. He couldn't let the child see his masterpiece of gore. In the hallway he met a young little girl with eyes of bright blue and hair of blonde curl. The girl looked at Jeff, all dressed in Santa's gear. Her eyes lit up with excitement and her voice filled with cheer. Santa, I can't believe it's you. This was the best moment of her life. Then she looked to his side and asked, what are you doing with that knife? It's for cutting the turkey. I'm making sure it's fresh for tomorrow. She glared the knife again and said, I've got a better one for you to borrow. She led him to the kitchen and opened up the drawer. His eyes were fixated on a knife that he couldn't just ignore. The monstrous knife, the serrated edge put his bloody weapon to shame. He pulled it from the drawer, thinking this would be better for my reindeer game. Will this work for you, Santa? Did I help you out? Jeff patted the girl's head with praise and said, without a doubt. From home to home he went, having a ball with his slaughter, leaving behind a special present for every son and every daughter. He decorated the trees of intestines and filled their stockings up with eyes. He made quick work of the parents, making sure the kids couldn't hear their cries. He propped up his victims on the couch in the living room, placing their heads in their laps, making a rather picturesque tomb. His first annual Christmas killing was very brutal, I must confess, but we all know that in his eyes he saw it as his greatest success. That small town won't be the same, they'll forever live in fear, because in the back of their minds they know he'll do the same thing every year. So for those of you who live in a town of small population, be warned to prepare for a night of gore and devastation. Sleep with a gun, lock everything up, and don't forget this little thriller, if you don't want to be the next victim of the infamous Jeff the Killer.